Hey Aurora Christian, it's Colette House, and I'm here to talk to you about mission reach. So I'm going to tell you the why, the what, and the how. Well, our mission is relationship, education, and service. And I could talk for hours about that, but as a current parent, I think you understand the value of Aurora Christian and having your kids here under these Christian teachers. But we want that mission to reach outside of our walls, to reach more families. And we've kind of been pricing ourselves out of that, right, with rising costs. So we want to find a way to reach more families with our mission. If you ask me to classify what is Aurora Christian School, well, it is definitely a school. 100% we're a school. We're also a ministry, right? We want to bring kids to Christ. If we weren't a ministry, then why are we doing this work? The third thing we are is a business. We are a 501c3 not-for-profit corporation. Now, a lot of people don't even really like to talk about that, but it's a reality, and we have to cover our costs of these great facilities and the programs that we provide for your family. We have costs. We have a mortgage just like you. We have to clear the snow and mow the lawns and keep the lights on. Well, these lights, even our utility for electric, for heat and air and lights is $15,000 to $20,000 a month, and paying for insurance benefits for our faculty and staff is over $150,000 a year. So that's just a glimpse into the details of what it takes to run an organization this size. We're doing our best to be great stewards of the income we have. You know, we put LED lights in, which lowers our costs a bit and looks great. We put a new roof on. We have a 50-year warranty on that, which is amazing. But we found a donor who donated the entire cost for that roof, which is an amazing blessing. Praise the Lord. So we are doing some of those fundraising things too, those big fundraising things. But to be good stewards, a businessman would say, well, you have to charge what it costs. The problem is charging what it costs would require us to charge nearly $12,000 per student at any level every year with no incentives or breaks. So that is not sustainable for us to charge that for you. So we have to find another way, especially here in Illinois where the taxes are out of control, people are moving out of the state, businesses are moving out of the state in droves. We have to find a better way. But to continue providing that quality education, we have to work with you. Whether we have 100 students or 1,000 students, we still have those costs, those operational costs, but based on our tuition rate or our enrollment numbers, our income can vary quite a bit. So schools across the country are beating their heads against the wall about this problem. This isn't just an Aurora Christian problem. This is a problem across the country for private schools, Christian schools, charter schools, all sorts of schools, and businesses, of course, right? We're all struggling with the question of sustainability. Our conference alone, schools in our conference have been talking about this for years, trying to come up with solutions, right? Some people say, well, we just need to fundraise more, go get some big donations. But fundraising for operational expenses is nearly impossible. People love to donate to a cause, right? A new gym or a turf field or a new auditorium. They love that cause, but we have all those things already. We had to do that when we moved to this campus to actually attract enrollment and to provide the great programs and education that you expect here at Aurora Christian. But now that isn't a cause. Now that's rolled into our mortgage, and that's part of our operational expenses, which is not easy to fundraise for. True? So the only viable way to continue long-term to cover these costs is either to raise tuition or raise enrollment. Well, we know we can't continue to raise tuition. That's not sustainable for you as a family. So we have to raise our enrollment. So that's where you come in. That's the what, right? The best admissions team in the world can't do as good a job as a grassroots word-of-mouth campaign by families in the school. You probably heard about Aurora Christian from someone that had had a great experience here. We need to partner with you to solve this problem of sustainability. We need to give you the tools to recruit more families, to help us raise enrollment, to survive, to thrive, to actually reach more people with our mission. So this year, for 2021 coming up, we have frozen tuition at ACS on the Aurora campus. We've frozen tuition, And at Cornerstone campus, we have only raised tuition about 3%, a normal cost of living increase. So we really want to provide reasonable tuition for you, but I would prefer that you don't even have to pay that. I would love to even lower your tuition from there. And that is where this Mission Reach campaign comes in. If you help us recruit, we can give you a better deal. So the Mission Reach campaign, one current student plus one new student equals 2 high school students for $16,000. So that's each student comes for $8,000 at the high school. That's over a $3,000 tuition and fees savings, because this is a flat rate. So $16,000, that's $8,000 for you, $8,000 for the new student. Little different rates at different ages. So if you're a second grader, 1 plus 1 is $12,000. So that's $6,000 each. Those costs rival some of the smaller private schools in town, rival some of the costs of some of the schools that may be subsidized by a church. This really is a great opportunity for you. And I know that a lot of people say, I would love for my friends to come to ACS, but I know they can't afford it, it's too expensive. Well, you need to give them the opportunity to decide for their family if they can afford it. And this is a fabulous conversation starter. You can say, hey, I've been telling you about the great things at ACS, and this year we've got this great discount. You can come for $8,000. You can share with them just their side of the equation, right? So then how? How does this Mission Reach work? Well, we want you to join by praying. First of all, pray that opportunities arise for you to share your story. Pray that people's hearts are open. Then share your story with your club soccer team, with your taekwondo team, with kids in your youth group. Share your story. Share the Mission Reach tuition rate. Share that they can come to high school for $8,000 next year. Then share the ACS prospect card. So this is what we call our prospect card. So we have one for Aurora and for Cornerstone. This prospect card, you could have 20 of these. You could have 50 of these. These will help you because on the back, it gives information, sends them to our website so they can check us out. Info forums, which are times when new families come, they can meet with students, administrators, they can get a tour of the campus. Those are info forums. Shadow days. This can invite a new student to come spend a day here, maybe with your students, shadowing what a day in the life is like. They're test dates, open house dates. On these cards, there's also contact information for Sarah Woolridge in admissions here at Aurora and for Linda Wilkin at Cornerstone campus in the office. So these are quick and easy things you can share. We're putting these in your hands. And then connect new families to these shadow days and these info forums, or bring them to a sporting event, a concert, coffee house. Bring them to something to help share your story. So pray, share, and connect. We really believe that this tuition rate is a conversation starter for you to help recruit families to ACS. A few families have asked us for even more materials, so we are going to create some quick fact cards about our curriculum, or a quick fact sheet on our athletics programs or on our fine arts programs, so that you are actually armed with more information with actual details about ACS that will help you share. We're also going to create a few short promo videos that you could post on your wall or send over email or just show to someone on your phone. Little short promo videos that aren't all me, maybe are other people and other programs at ACS that you can share. Or if you want maybe to share with your small group, or you want to have some friends over for coffee and you'd like to share all these things and you want some help, call the office, call Sarah, and she'll come, or I'll come, or we can come help support you and bring even more materials and share more about ACS. So we'll be emailing these cards home. We'll also be emailing home an FAQ sheet, because you probably have some questions about, wait, now how does this work? And how does maybe this work with my tuition assistance? Or how does this work with multiple kids? Or there are probably tons of questions running through your head. We're going to send home a frequently asked questions sheet. And you can always call us too to ask questions. But call us for help. We want to partner with you to help raise our enrollment and share the story of ACS, share our mission. One thing too, business people often say, wait, you need to charge what it costs. How can you lower tuition? You're talking about this. Well, we're not actually lowering tuition, right? We have frozen tuition here and just raised the cost of living increase at Cornerstone. That is the tuition rate you will see on the website. But this Mission Reach is an incentive to our current families, a way to lower your tuition and get more kids and families into the family of Aurora Christian Schools. So you'll be hearing a lot more about this, but I hope that you will get on board. Have a fantastic week.